What's up, guys? A very good morning and welcome back to another daily market outlook, starting off with EURUSD. So EURUSD has moved down lower, as we can see. No real shift in the overall market momentum. Obviously, we've just continued to push back down lower, break this low as of now. So that now means that our overall fractal high is the high of this bearish candle. Personally, I like this. If we break the high of that bearish candle, then I'll be looking for upside continuation. Until then, we can just really see this as an area of supply from where the market should head down lower. Maybe we then form some kind of like descending wedge from where we will then start moving back in towards the highs after responding, for example, to this area of demand over here. So that's what I'm now looking at. Potential for a corrective pattern, looking for something like this. That would be preferable, in line with kind of like the one low, second low, third low, and then the reversal from that 4-hour area of demand over here. So as simple as that. Until then, we'll just keep an eye on further continuation of shorts in towards the downside. As we can see yesterday, guys, there was no reaction to this area of demand, and we moved in towards this area of demand over here, but no change of character, no reaction at all. So there is no long, as simple as that. So no losses to be taken here on euro dollar. Now we're just looking for downside continuation. This is a nice area of supply. Wait for the market to move in towards there, look for the change in character, and then look for a short. That is my piece of advice for you. Keep in mind, we're already inside an area of interest. We have now liquidated this, let's say, Asian high. So now if the market decides to rip down lower, break this low over here, which is your fractal low, then boom, boom. Then you can also look for a short. So some shorting opportunities over here on EURUSD. Moving onwards in towards the dollar index. The dollar index has pushed up higher slightly again. What I'm now looking at is really to see, okay, are we going to start breaking the lows over here? That's very important to note down. This over here is our area of demand. So what I have my eyes open for at the moment is how are we going to be reacting to that area of demand. If we now liquidate the low of this bullish candle and then start reversing towards the highs, then kind of like that euro dollar play, which I just explained, will be able to play out. If we start breaking the low of this low, then keep in mind we could move lower, for example, in towards this imbalance candle over here. So yeah, this is a crucial area for the dollar index. Let's keep an eye on the lower time frame, what happens inside of there. Now going in towards AUDUSD. AUDUSD has just continued to move up higher as we expected in yesterday's market outlook. So yeah, there were some nice longs to be taken, to be honest. So yeah, I hope you guys were able to profit from that. Overall, what we can obviously see is that the overall momentum kept sustaining in towards the highs. So a high, higher low, higher low. So yeah, yesterday what happened is that we pretty much came back down in towards this imbalance. Then we broke the high over here. We came back in towards this demand zone, and then from there we started to move up higher again. So again, you can see that we're creating a higher high, higher high, higher high, higher low, higher low, higher low. So we're now sustaining the overall uptrend. This is your sell for the buy, aggressive sell-off for a big buy, which is now demand. So yeah, we should continue to move up higher now. And that is pretty much that for Aussie dollar, at least in towards this overall buy before the sell. That is what I have my eyes open for on AUDUSD. So yeah, just keep on following that overall 50-minute trend. Go into pound dollar. Pound dollar is a little bit more messy, I would say. You guys know I was looking for potential shorts, but then again, go into the 15. What did we see on the 15? We didn't really see anything. Again, no confirmation at all. Obviously, we had supply over here. Do we just randomly start selling from supply, guys? No, we do not. Why? Because we need bearish confirmation. So again, this was the, let me see, this was the fractal low. So we need to break this low over here in order to see a change of character and then look for a confirmation short. But as you can see, the bullish trend or the bullish fractal structure just continued. So we broke this area of supply, and then after that we just start chopping around. So nothing really there on pound dollar at all. Overall, what I'm now just waiting for is us to move up a little bit higher, at least back up in towards the overall buy before the sell, and then we'll just look for a sell-off from there. So that's pound dollar. Going in towards Kiwi dollar. What can we see on that pair? Kiwi Dollar has moved similar to Aussie Dollar, as explained yesterday. Obviously, if you just follow the 15-minute trend, there were some longs to be taken, very similar to Aussie Dollar, where we had a fractal change in structure, and then this imbalance over here kind of caused the market to continue up higher. So following the 50-minute trend, let's see if NZDUSD can push up higher. It would make sense at least to push up in towards this overall buy before the sell, and not just randomly start selling off from nothing over here to our left. So yeah, looking for upside momentum, and keep an eye on the 1 hour or the 15-minute for potential longs. Going towards gold, our last one. So I mean, yeah, gold just moved up a little higher. It's inside of this wick supply. So we're inside of this supply zone for quite some time. It's looking weaker and weaker. So what I am mainly focusing on is to look for a potential long if we break above this supply and get confirmation of the continuation of the trend. Or if we break this low, then I'll be looking for a short, which is your fractal low. So if this low goes, we look for a short, and then this supply is confirmed. Otherwise, at the moment, it's looking weak, because the longer that you're in an area of supply, the weaker it gets. So let's see if we can get bullish confirmation, break above that high, and then we'll look for upside continuation. That is currently the game plan. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Wish you all a fantastic day, and speak soon.